okay, should be recording, and that's not normally there. Neither is that. Yeah, I'm back in Satisfactory. It's been one of those weeks. But it also, they have launched their Christmas event, their holiday event. So you can... I'll go through all the stuff, but you can build a Christmas tree like that. You can also get presents that drop from the ground. Drop to the ground from the sky. Oh, they put the wreath on there. Good. So that's power pole with wreath on it. I want to get over there. I do have other ways I can get up there, but it's going to run up. And yes, this is it's a Xeno Basher, so the more powerful melee weapon. But it's a candy cane. Haven't had the opportunity to beat anything to death with it yet, but want to grab that. And yep, get those for FICSMAS gifts. That's what they're calling it. You can also build that. But yeah, it's the event thing, and so many things to do. I've already been in here and doing some stuff like putting that there, building that, collecting the various presents. And here's part of it, the advent calendar. Though it's technically not an advent calendar, it's every day. But anyhow, we need to find 4. And yeah, I could just put in there, but I want to look. So here's 16, 22, I don't know. Okay, good, cursor has been captured. Yeah, 2, 13. I really do want to find 4 on my own. Ah, here it is. And this is very important, by the way. So I got that. I got these blue ones. Don't remember how. Those might have been yesterday. Thursdays, because I'm recording it's Friday. That I think I made. And then those are the gifts that I just collected. Now here's why that red ornament was so important. Because this stuff, you don't just immediately get it. You have to research stuff. It's a holiday event. But you see here, in order to make it, in order to unlock the recipes for it, you needed one. And you didn't get it until day 4. Fortunately, everybody knew that, though. Because... and I already up this stuff. Because if you just, like, set your computer's time forward to Christmas Day, it unlocks the entire advent calendar, so... Alright.
Now let's watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. FICSMAS is coming to town.
I was not expecting that. Alright, so what all have we got here? I can do that. I don't... Huh. I'm not sure how I... Okay, so that I'll be able to make. And this I'll be... And also, which... Okay, so this... I've been seeing stuff about this. This will actually generate the gifts instead of needing to run around, because they just fall onto the map everywhere. Instead of needing to run around and grab them. Okay, so... I think then... Yeah, I can just do this. So it's branches and the ornaments. Go. It's not 50. I'm just gonna put it. Yep. Oh yeah, that's why. I was like, why am I getting doubles there? It's because one. Let me also just. Oh no, it is 50 of all. Okay. All right. So I set this up to make this stuff. It is 1-to-1 there. So 50. And while that goes, try to find some more. Ah, I think, yep, there's one up there. Oh, there's also one up there. Yeah, as I said earlier, it's been one of those weeks. But there's also this to give me a reason to be in this game. Ooh, good. There's one right there. Which is easy to get to. But yeah, it's... So, I finished the Assassin's Creed Valhalla review. And hopefully that'll go through the editing and all that and be up soon. 128 hours playtime. And, well, that's according to the save game. So anytime I reloaded the save, that time would be lost. Just to, clarify on that, because that does increase the number. Nothing new there. But, yeah, that's on there. And I did enjoy it. And I think I said that before. I was enjoying the game. And there were definitely some things I did not see coming in that. So, yeah, it was... I'm quite happy. Feel like there was one over here. I guess not. Just need to figure out the best way to get to that. Because I'd kind of prefer to not just pay all this down. Though I can't. Definitely. But yeah, after I finished that, I got to work. Oh, okay, that's... Now I see. I knew there were two up here, I just wasn't clear on where. But after getting that done, it's like, okay, good. Then that means I can get to the thing that I literally need next week. So I'm working on that. Before I can finish that, I got another review key. So I've been working on that as well. After I finished off the other thing, that was very time sensitive. What is that other thing you want to... It's not Cyberpunk, in case you were wondering. Sorry, at the moment, I don't know if I will be able to get a key for that or not, because I did try asking about how to make the request, never heard anything back. That's fine, though. With how busy I've been, I don't need a game with a 170-hour projected playthrough. I saw that number given for how long it may take to beat this. I don't need that right now. I have so many other things that I have been trying... Oh, it's all the way over there. That I've been wanting to get to and just... but no, the key I got was for Immortals Phoenix Rising, although I prefer to say Phoenix, just to be weird if nothing else. Yeah, so I'm... sorry, my brain just partially turned off. And I am enjoying that. One thing, though, that's like, I'm playing it, and it's like, this will never not happen to me, I think, but it's not like there's anything wrong with that. The voice actor for Prometheus is... His name I can never remember. But it's the voice actor for Adam Jensen from the newer Deus Ex games, and it's like, that's a voice that it sticks in your mind so well, and you recognize it. And it was definitely fun. It's like, oh, is that him? And then I look it up, it's like, yes, that's him. Awesome. I do want to replay those Deus Ex games. It's something. No, there's it's not sure when, but still, at least him being Prometheus is not as freaky as going from Mankind Divided to playing Far Cry Primal, where he's the voice actor for the main character. Because, like, it's so weird to go from such futuristic game to one literally set like 5000 BC or something like that. In the far past. In prehistoric times. It's like that's a little weird. Go up. Oh, and it's kind of hard to see, but yeah, you also do have a Santa hat on. But yeah, I mean, it was definitely cool to realize that it was him. Is it red also 1-to-1? Wait, how do you make... Huh. Well, that's a little bit of a problem. Unless... they be in here? Oh, I need to... It's saving. It would be weird if they're here, but not in the... these are all clear. Yeah, this is one thing that I know I've seen other people complain about as well. It really does need to be in there, something to tell you where exactly every recipe can. Because I have no clue. No idea. Let me try this. Production. I got nothing. Not here. Assembler's up there. Nope. I have no idea how to make. That's awkward. Yeah, nothing in there. Alright, let me work on this one. Snowman and no deal. And no. Crap, I don't remember what the hell the things are called. Bow, okay. There. Okay, if I'm very lucky, let's do that. There. That. Come on, there we go. That going. So that. Do that. There's the one up. Just trying to think what's gonna be the easiest way to get to some of this stuff. And now I'm also just thinking, what else is there for me to talk about in general? I mean, there was some stuff in the news that was interesting, like Red Dead Online is out. So that's the the standalone to the online portion of Red Dead Redemption 2. So that way, if you don't need or don't want the single player component, you can get that. And it's on PC through Steam, Epic Game Store, and the Rockstar Game Launcher. It'll be $5 everywhere, at least until February 15th. Then it's going to be the normal $20 price. Just trying to think if there's anything else to mention for that one. Oh yeah, it is also in the PlayStation Store and Microsoft Store. So if you want it on console, you can get it on console. Wait, I never finished building that down. So yeah, I guess like I don't know how interested I am in the game in general, and in general, online. I don't have friends, so strictly multiplayer games don't interest me too strongly. But I could see that being like if you have it on console, but you want to do the online, the full game on console, but you want to do the online on PC. That could be a good way to get to it that way. Plus, you do need the appropriate subscriptions in PlayStation Plus, Xbox Live Gold to do it on console anyway. So, all right, so I can be a little lazier here. And I do need full 1D. Alright, since that's still going, let me just head over. See if there are more presents. But yeah, that is... You know, yeah, I'm gonna do something I probably shouldn't do, but... Yeah, I'll do it anyway. Do we have ornaments? Yeah. I had a feeling that would prove a poor idea. Any presents around here? It is weird that I'm not seeing any drop. Because the other day, when I was in here, they were very clearly dropping. So I just realized that... Yeah, I guess it didn't park it quite right there. Just let that get in position. Oh, that's... up here. Huh. That's definitely weird. That the drop rate seems to just be nil for them. Fortunately, I had enough. Maybe if I go to a completely different area, it'll be happy. Alright, okay. I looked it up. Okay. Apparently, you get ornaments from the smelter. That done there. This is also kind of a problem for me. Hang on. I mean, I can't stop. Okay, so I'd need 75. So, okay, I can do it. Yeah, you might as well go. So I need 50 you. Oop, saving. They did a video not that long ago, Coffee Stain. going through how they are going to work on updating the engine. I just being a little bit paranoid. Yeah, it is 1 to 2. Okay. Like updating the version of Unreal Engine 4 that they're using, and how that'll, open up different things, make certain things possible and easier. But one thing also too that is, and my brain just partially turned off. I hated that. Saving, that's right. It sounded like one things that they may be able to do with the new version of it is like speed up, make saving more efficient. Okay. I do not care about the mess, to be completely clear. Oh, I don't even, hang on. Just that. It's not 1 to 1, so I don't need to worry about it. But no, I want to get that Christmas tree because depending on what it takes to make it, the fact I'm not seeing any drops won't be a problem. That didn't have the canes in it before. Maybe they get added in as you progress. Down the research tree, I mean, as you progress down that. I mean, you really would think... Oh, good. I have one down here. It threaded quite a needle to get here, too. 20. That's something else I want. I didn't realize I hadn't looked at this since I upgraded it. Since I purchased that upgrade. Yeah, looking out over this, you'd really think this large open space that there would be some dropping. And it's also, I'm kind of wondering about... I guess it just gets unlocked later, the Christmas theme. Well, being able to go back and forth between the power poles. Christmas themed and normal. Still working, still working. Alright. Well, while those are still working... I need to go to the north base to get some stuff. Specifically, I want to get another... I'm out of heavy modular frames. I need to spend them to unlock something. Not anything to do with the FICSMAS event. But it's, who knows, maybe going up there, we'll see some presents again. And in my opinion, the fastest way there is by train. Unless you do some elaborate launch stuff, the train, I want to say, is faster than any Hyper 2. Seeing somebody else here, because there was the one update that added the FICSMAS stuff, and then another update to fix some things, and one person did comment that they're not seeing any drops, but they also say reloading their save appears to have helped, so I'll try that. Yeah, that is That is weird that they stuck that on the smelter. I mean, it's just the whole, that the smelter does convert things, but at the same time, it's, it's ore that it works with. You don't have it work with the other products that you would normally put into the constructor. So it is quite unusual. But it is still, like I said, they really should just have when you look up an item, it tells you what you put it in. Because there are other things that are kind of confusing. Because it's not just a straight, this is... So constructor and smelter are both single input buildings, single input structures. So if you see that something is single input, it could be either, you don't know. Same is also true for dual input, because you have the assembler and you have the foundry, which takes two, and you don't necessarily know where things go between. And I think I want to say there's at least one thing where it's like, well, you could see it going to either. Plus, there's also now the refineries, which have a fluid and solid input. With that, you now have the packager. So again, it's it takes a solid input. I mean, true, with the packager, it's going to be clear that it handles the packing. But it still is why would somebody think that the refinery can't do it? The fact that it's less efficient is a good reason that it doesn't, but... no, actually, no. I'm going to keep going forward. Top off the aluminum. My goal, how long have I been going? Not quite half an hour. My goal is to get that second tree built, unlocked and built, because it generates the Christmas gift. So you don't have to rely on them falling, and it is just, you can then automate it. I'm not going to automate it because I'm guessing that this stuff will go away. I mean, I could believe that some of the trees, the decoration kind of stuff, will stick around. But that the just general, the gifts are going to go away kind of stuff. I hope, though, that they do at least keep the recipes for building some stuff. Because, I don't want that large tree I built, I don't want to have to worry about it. If I take that down, then, I wouldn't be able to move it. I'm going to have to redo so much of this at some point. That's what I was doing when I had, finished Valhalla and, had some free time for some other stuff. Over here. I was going through and fixing some stuff in here. Just redoing the refineries, because the smaller model is... Well, the new model is actually smaller. Plus, I would kind of like to redo this just so that I don't have the just how this is set up with those burning turbo fuel. It's kind of awkward, so I would change that. There we go. But this tree that I want to build, that would make sense as a thing that will be removed eventually. Because it doesn't serve any purpose, except to automate this this event stuff. And it's like, well, I mean, the event will come to an end, I'm sure. It will be interesting to see if they do new events, though, based on holidays. or whatever similar things, if this was also a test to see how well they could add stuff and then remove it. Alright, so as this train is going, I'm just thinking, what other news there is there from here? Yeah, Mortal's Phoenix Rising is out. El Hijo, I don't remember how to pronounce it correctly. From Handy Games, that release. Mars Horizon, is that it? That release? I don't know if I'll be able to work with that at some point. I am interested in that game. It is an interesting concept, but I just don't know if that'll be able to happen. Just so busy with other things. I mean, months ago, I made the comment that because of all the work they had, I could probably work all the way to the end of the year without new stuff, new work manifesting for me, and then plenty of new work has manifested for me. So, yeah. Yeah, the week was kind of light, but it also makes sense, because Cyberpunk is next week. That's going to take a lot of oxygen out. Also, releases always tend to take... Like, we did get releases this week. Those always tend to take some out. Of course, with Black Friday and such, people don't need news right now. It's not really necessary. People are probably still recovering some from just, finally getting to invest or spend money on new games, and investing investing time in those games. So that makes some sense. And also the 3060 Ti. So, and I will admit, I have not looked too closely at any reviews of that. I've just been busy with other things. And it's also personally, because I'm trying to think how best to put what I want to get in the desktop, what I want to upgrade to would be another AMD GPU. Because I like too many of the features there that NVIDIA doesn't have a response to. I have not been trying to watch for when some of the AIB versions of the 6800 XT and such are going on sale, and at what price, because it looks like it'll be like end of December into potentially next year when things stabilize on that. Okay, I know I clicked on it, just too fast for it. Well, that's... Oh, man, that's quite annoying. Alright, how many of those do I need? I just seen 50. Why did I make so many? I keep, like, doing the math wrong in my head. But, I mean, I will end up needing them, so it's not horrible. Well, I think I will end up... Maybe I will. Let me do this. Hopefully, the guy said, reload my save. That seemed to get it working again. Hopefully that does work. Otherwise, this is going to be very disappointing. Don't forget the game's in early access. Oh, I mean, in theory, I might also be able to go to, like, title screen and try reloading there if necessary. Nope, there we go. Any others? Hopefully that comes all the way down, because I don't want to have to build all the way up there to get it. Yep. There. Check. Yes, that needs those golden ones that I cannot access. These I don't think I. See, this is okay. Wow. Oh man, this is gonna be a pain. I guess automating is what you need to do. Look at that. Now. Oh, there's one. That's gonna be a pain to get. Yeah, oh, that one. Oh, there's two there. That'll also be a pain to get to, but at least it's out in the open. I can work on it. I mean, the place I should go is actually, maybe I'll end there, is the, where the turbo fuel is made, because that's, like, just nice and open. Like, nothing around. It's perfect. These legitimately, the double ramps are legitimately one of the best things that they've added in so long. Just because they make stuff like this so much easier.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Do need to get new, but more concrete. Fortunately, that is literally beneath. Did I do all those? Yeah, it looks like I did. I did even, yeah, I did. I remember rebuilding those so that they're packed a bit better. Yeah, so if you have the game and you notice that, hey, they're not dropping anymore, reload your save. Looks like that's all it did. Shouldn't really be busted that way to begin with, but, you know, easy solution is easy solution. There is a ladder. Wait. Here. This'll probably hurt. Yep. Oh, good. I've got enough for the candy canes. Yum. Got it. Now, here, clear that. here. 100. Okay. That's not as bad as it could be. That really is not that bad. Alright. And I'm sure it's a foundry that I need to get. You know, no, hang on. I want to end this. I really do. I'll grab the one that's there. Then I'm going to head down and go off to the place. There. All that with me. I just realized I forgot to grab concrete. Well, I can grab it. But no, because I want to get back to the review. So I'm going to just get myself over to the turbo fuel area where it's nice and open, so I'll see presents falling. I'll be able to get to them easily. I can rebuild that stuff that I just took apart there. You know, basically set the automation up over there. And yeah. That's I'm not going to do all that setup stuff. In the video though. Here. I also just remembered something I saw. It's kind of neat, actually. Oh, hang on. Nope. No. Stop. I need the ore. I can get that here, though. So 2 or 3 weeks ago, I think. Different products using the Intel thermoelectric cooler thing, which is a neat technology. Some of that stuff was released. Like EK has a water block that integrates it. Now do that. You need the same copper ingots over here. So I have double what I need there. And I just want to kind of fill up that slot there. I saw somebody, well, DeBauer got one of the EK ones and he set it up and found it to be quite impressive. He also then set up 2 systems because the software to monitor and control the stuff, the Intel stuff, you know, is meant for running on Intel hardware. So he set one up. So he plugged that all into an Intel system, but he had the actual hardware connected to an AMD system. And I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous to do this, but he was curious, and it was still quite effective. I saw somebody apparently did come up with a patch so that the software can run on an AMD system, which, I mean, it's nuts. And it really shouldn't surprise anyone that it is so nuts. To begin with, I mean, just it takes basically the same amount of power as the CPU does to cool the CPU. That is absolutely ridiculous. I can believe that even a advanced custom cooling loop today would still only be like, what, 20 watts maybe? I could believe it being less. I don't think a fan would pull too much. And we're talking, hundreds of watts on this. But with its ability to stay above the dew point, and it can compete with more exotic forms of cooling that are massive outside the system and such. It's like, it still is a really, really neat technology. But yeah, it's a bit simple. But yeah, it was definitely cool though to see that thing that somebody had patched. Just that it's just neat to see that kind of technology going to other places. And who knows, maybe we will see more products like it. It's like, oh, Intel did it, well, now we'll make our thing. But it'll probably still stay semi-exotic. I also saw some stuff. Yeah, like Devour got sent one of the Power Color Red Devil 6800 XTs. And basically his conclusion was if AMD didn't build some of the limits into the BIOS, this thing could be even faster. That it is absurd how well that thing was able to overclock and such. It is kind of funny to me, just as far as the whole, yeah, I want to get the 6800 XT. I'd be perfectly fine with whatever the 6700 XT will end up being. It's like the 6800 XT and 6800 are both, at some distance, they are in the 4K tier. I don't think I'll go to 4K for many years. I don't even know when I'd go to 1440p, because I'm perfectly happy with my monitor and it's still working, so it's going to keep being used. So it's like a 1440p card would be fine, but it's like, yeah, but they tied the number of the RT accelerators to the compute units, so I kind of want to have more of the compute units if I can. But it is also true that, oh good, it's coming in, I can grab it. I am also, and my brain just partially turned off. I hate it when it does that, and does it so. It is also true though with the, it's like, yeah, I want to have, the more RT accelerators in it, and one per CPU and all that. But it is also true though that, the approach is different. The acceleration approach is different between AMD and NVIDIA, which means that you will see room for optimization. And that could be significant. And I did see some things. I don't know what it's based on, if people were just speculating or something. But it's like, and I don't remember which is which, but it's like one is better at the BVH traversal, one is better at actually finding the right intersect. So what the hell does all that mean? BVH is bounding volume hierarchy. Basically, take a model, the train is kind of blocky, but I mean that tree would work nicer. And what you do is you divide that into cubes initially, and you just ask the question, okay, would this ray enter this cube? Yes or no? And is there a part of that tree that's in the cube? And you just use smaller and smaller cubes that way. So it's a way to filter. It's basically group together all the rays based on a certain location. And is there a part of this object in that cube? If there isn't, then we ignore. Then we don't need to worry about it. The ray tracing is not going to hit that ray is not going to interact with this object. We're good. We don't need to worry. That's what the BVH does. It's that is the acceleration that one of them provides very, very quickly. But at a certain point, though, it's you stop using those boxes, stop using the bounding volume hierarchy, the BVH, and you need to actually intersect. You need to actually have the intersect. And apparently, I don't remember which is which, but one likes the BVH, the other solution likes the intersect. So one possible route for optimization, based on what I was seeing, that I don't know fully what that is based on. You could, by having a different depth to that the BVH tree see one or the other being faster. And that would seem like something that, in theory, to my mind, that doesn't really know how any of this stuff works, but it would seem like that shouldn't be too difficult. It's like I would imagine that's not too dissimilar from tessellation in that, yes, there's you just control how far down the tree you go. So do you want to go this far or that far? It's like the tree still needs to be built, yes, but if you can, I would think that a check to only go so far would be very doable. Alright, just occurred to me. Damn, where can I put this stuff? I guess up there. I do want to build this stuff just so that I know it's here. Because I have no idea when I'm going to get back to this, because I'm going to be focused, on the heck? Apparently a present fell down here. I'm going to be focused on the review, so I am actually going to build the structures so that, and I can't help but go grab that. I'm going to build the structures, if only so that then I don't need to forget how to build, well, how to make all this stuff. Nope, it's all the way over here. Yeah, I could also repack these so we don't have this gap. There. Oh, there it is down there. Because it will annoy me to not. I don't like that, how far I just have to run around to get back to the facility. There. Okay, so I need instructor. And remembering what this does is actually going to be fair. Put it there. Smelter. Down to blue and red. Yeah, let me actually check the assembly, because I don't know. Yeah, it's not here. It must be in Foundry, which that's definitely. So there, and again, just so that I remember, iron there, copper there, and I'm not just changing that. That's not gonna be a problem. All right, just gonna save and stop, so I can get back to Immortals Phoenix Rising. And yeah, I am enjoying that. So, but obviously we'll have to hold all opinions for the review. It's just I am enjoying it so far. I'm only about 7-8 hours into it though. It's been a busy week. All right, so I can get this going, get this upload and all that. So yeah, see you next time.